Alright guys, this is gonna be an intra-week update. So over here, this is the weekly candle, right? Right now, I think the weekly candle wants to reach into this area again, which is the previous weekly gap that we created in June. Okay, this gap usually acts as a magnet, and price seems to want to gravitate to that area. So I'm gonna keep a lookout on in that area because if it is bullish, I think it can set up a bounce over here heading into next week, but I'm not too sure if it's gonna hold. And I think once it closes below this, I think the sell side over here would be the next target. Okay, this is for the weekly. On the daily, where we had a close within this previous bullish fair value gap, and I think right now this balanced price range is gonna act as resistance, right? So over here I'll be looking for shorts, right? But then the thing is, I think let's see how the Wednesday closes. Let's see if we get a fair value gap, and if we do, on Thursday and Friday, Thursday will be the reversal up, and Friday I think it will be a continuation down. Okay, right into this south side here. And also I'm thinking this volume imbalance here. Okay, that's the main idea that I have right now. Right, on the daily chart for the Nasdaq and Dow Jones, right, what do we have here? We have higher highs over here, higher highs over here, and higher highs over here as well. So nothing indicates any SMT, but right here we have Nasdaq not making a lower low, Dow Jones making a lower low, and ES making a lower low. Okay, considering that we are in December, price can be just sideways movements. Okay, that is one possibility that I'm considering as well. So if that's the case, if this is the SMT divergence, then I think we are heading up into here to take out this swing high here after. So this whole thing is a range. Okay, this is the dealing range. So we'll be trapped in this range until I think late December to January, whereby I think that's where we see the real move. So if that is the case, then I expect here to be the low end of the range, and we trade up back to the equilibrium. Right, so the current dealing range is this. So trading back to the equilibrium will be somewhere around the mid level of this balanced price range. Right, it's totally possible. Right, so that's why I say I think we need to see this candle close on a daily to determine what is the price doing. Okay, on the hourly chart, we took out this relative equal lows over here and over here. So it's interesting that right now the price is moving up back into this range that it was back to into this previous dealing range. Okay, over here we have relative equal highs for ES. Okay, and we have this fair value gap right here and right here, also in this area as well. So let's see, we have one little small fair value gap over here. Not too sure if price wants to use that, but we took out a swing high on the hourly chart. So let's say we take this entire range down. Midpoint is this area here, right? Even if we take the most recent swing high midpoint, it's still within this fair value, within this fair value gap. So I think when price reach into this area here, we might get a retracement down. So I think it's gonna be like a sideways chop, and then after that we grind up to the mid-range of the mid-level of the balance price range. Okay, so I'll be taking note on this fair value gap right here. For the rest of the week, just switch it up. Okay, I'm looking at this fair value gap right here and this fair value gap right here. We have a breaker here. This whole candle, so by right it should not trade through this, and if so, this would be the fair value gap that it reacts to send it lower. But right now I think we are going past that, so I'm not too sure about the possibilities here. Right, now just let price play out and see what we get. Right, the areas here, I'm gonna remove them. And yeah, I think that's about it for Wednesday. Let's just take a look at the weekly profile. Okay, so on Monday we traded down instantly, made a high over here, and on Tuesday we made relative equal highs over here. I'm just gonna extend this into Wednesday, right? And Tuesday's low, right? We have Monday's low taken and Monday's high. Monday's high, I think it's this candle here. Yup. Right, so this to me looks like a classic Tuesday/Wednesday low of the week. Okay, I would like to see how price reacts over here. Right, higher time frames has swept the liquidity, so I'm not too sure if I want to sweep it again, and if it finds support in this 15 minutes price balance price range, then I think it's a good long into this relative equal highs over here. Right now, so we shall see what Wednesday brings. Right, so on the 15-minute, this would be the area I'm looking at for Wednesday. Right, I want to see sponsorships in this area to validate that we are not going to run this lows, and I think from here I can look for a long into this area here, range trading, okay, consolidation trading. So I'm just gonna set this as 15 minutes and below only. Okay. Right, so this is 1 hour. Right. So there you have it. I want to, yep, as I mentioned again and again, I want to see what happens in this balance, in this fair value gap, and I want to see what happens to this swing low on Wednesday, and if there is any possibility of a SMT divergence for me to long into this relative equal highs over here that was created on Tuesday. Alright, yeah, so right now this is what we have from daily. Yep, nothing much. The thing is that the daily closed above this relative equal lows over here, so I don't know, but let's see. I honestly do not know. Okay, so this is removed from the days. Right, so that's all for today. Yep, that's all for today. Let's see what the price gives.